In 2011, trade regulators uncovered a fraud scheme that stunned our San Diego trade community, especially because it involved the president of the San Diego Customs Broker Association. Hello, I'm Joe Mai, a special agent for Homeland Security Investigations in San Diego. By June of 2011, Customs and Border Protection had documented information linked to approximately 30 inbound shipments that were associated to bonded carriers and customs brokers flagged by auditors.
We targeted these shipments due to several high-risk characteristics linked to probable in-bond diversion activity. After we collected our data, we presented our findings to Homeland Security Investigations, who opened a criminal investigation.
Within several months, our investigation identified several individuals and trade companies that illegally imported hundreds of millions of dollars in foreign goods into the United States and evaded millions of dollars in customs duties. By July of 2012, 8 individuals and 3 corporations were indicted and charged with conspiracy, fraud, obstruction, and money laundering.
In 2012, my company was scrutinized by the government because I trusted that my business partners were following the rules. I'm here to tell you, as a representative of the trade community, this can happen to you if proactive steps are not taken to ensure the people we do business with are complying with U.S. trade regulations. I trusted others to follow the appropriate rules and procedures, but trust is not enough. It is important to ensure proper trade practices are being followed by all of our business partners.
The trade community in San Diego learned a lot from this investigation. The lessons learned here are a great reminder for the trade communities everywhere. Here's a list of guidelines for you to follow. Customs bonds, such as importer and entry bonds, custodial bonds, international carrier bonds, and foreign trade zone operating bonds are legal documents that financially obligate the holder to comply with customs regulations. Importers, brokers, carriers, and warehouses with customs bonds are liable for the use of their bond, and any abuse or misuse may result in liquidated damages, civil penalties, or criminal prosecution. It is recommended that you exercise strict control and take a proactive role over the use of your customs bond. Implement safeguards so that you will know when it is being used, who is using it, and for what purpose. It can be risky if you lend out the use of your bond to outside parties. Know the people you do business with, and if appropriate, establish procedures and legal safeguards to protect yourself and the use of your bond. Verify that it's being safeguarded and used properly. Currently, there is no automated notification process with the automated commercial system that will alert you when your continuous or single transaction bond is being obligated. A process has been developed in ACE for ocean rail participants and users of the ABI inbound process, where the carrier can designate authorized partners and which rejects all other attempts to obligate a bond. This functionality is not yet available for the truck inbound environment. Always ensure your customs bond is used correctly and in accordance with customs regulations, such as Title 19 of the Code of Federal Regulations, Part 18, Transportation, Inbound, and Merchandise in Transit, Part 19, Customs Warehouses, Container Stations, and Control of Merchandise therein, and Part 113, Customs Bonds. CBP is the primary trade regulatory authority on the ground that strives to ensure fair trade practices are followed in our trade communities. We recognize the trade community as a partner in this goal. We must all do our part to safeguard and maintain our economy. Remember, this affects all of us. To report actual or alleged instances of trade fraud, please contact U.S. Customs and Border Protection at 1-800-BE-ALERT or via the cbp.gov website and click on the e-allegations link, or contact Immigration and Customs Enforcement at 866-347-2423 when calling from the U.S., Mexico, and Canada, or from all other countries, call 802-872-6199 or visit the ice.gov website.